right, it's going to be a weird one today. A lot of fog this morning. It's about 9 o'clock. Heck yeah. But there's definitely something about this one location out here. They keep dragging my butt all the way out into this very muddy ancient creek out here. This is the second weekend after Sandy. Not Sandy, but Sally. Sally Jesse Raphael. Ooh, still kind of soft. It rained all day on Wednesday and Thursday. It did. And you talk about all day. But when I was out here last Saturday, I was out here for like 5 hours. Ran out of here with nothing but a bunch of marbles and one nearly perfect ancient masterpiece. The last thing I ever laid my hands on. Out here, another mile up the creek. But it's weird out here. It is. Yeah, some of the most magnificent pieces I've ever recovered has come from this one creek in less than 2 months, 2.5 months just about. Gee. So there's something out here. It is. We'll just have to keep coming back to collect it. And that is all. If I start seeing things that I recognize from last week, might as well turn back now and get the heck out of here. Uh-oh. What's that? Could be a tiny bird point or something. Yeah. But I'm always looking for the real deal Holyfield with you, my fans. But yep. Piece of plastic. They are ready to play games. They are. Look at the top of that, the fake top of that fake pot. Yeah. But it's early. The Red Bull is gone. It is. You already know how we roll with that. It's going to take about an hour to kick in. Let's hope we, load the pockets. I already know what that is on the left. Heck yeah, I do. And I also know what this is on the right. Some kind of ancient claw again. Third one out here. Look at the size of that thing. Gotta be an ancient giant sloth or something? Probably not. Probably, yeah, came from somewhere else. But I already know what that piece is right there. I do. I can tell because I see a curve on it. Or is it? Oh yeah, it is. Our first piece of pottery today. First little tiny shard. Let's hope we'll find many of these. 50 times larger than this. That would be incredible. But check out this point right here. Look at this one. Crystal clear quartz. And they just played with us. They did. They try to create their own, like early woodland point right here. I'm keeping that as a game piece. Look at that. They got the napping right. Look. They even created a logo on it. What does that say on it? Something A1? 41. 73-41. Okay. I guess that's the code of this not so ancient thumb scraper. Alright. Piece of garbage. No, jeez. The heck do I get myself into out here? It's going to be one of those days out here. How the heck am I supposed to move fast when I can't tell if it's going to be deep or shallow? So far it's past the knees a little bit. Scary sometimes. It is. Look at that. I can't even tell. Uh-oh, we're going uphill. All right. Just part of the adventure. Only about 63 feet and 8 inches. It's going to be like that all day out here. But we don't have all day. Have about 2 hours to cover about 1.5 miles. Lots of good things to look through in here. But I can see it 1 mile away. I always can. Yeah, don't worry. I don't see much of anything at all. Got our first marble of the day. All right. Please be intact. Ooh, third one's just like this. Cool. Has aqua in it. In our first, not really old, probably 1969 on this. Okay, cool. But I have some in my left pocket that I just picked up a little time ago. I did. It's my first preform of the day. I'm not going to keep it though. It's fat. It is. They've been whacking on it. Try to make it into one of those tiny ones. Yeah, look at these shatter marks on that. All right. That probably would have been the bottom. Or who knows? That could have been the top. Yeah, all right. Toss it back. Where the real deal Holyfield's at this morning. Yeah, jeez. We definitely have got to have the Star of Life out here today to help us. Yeah. Let me go ahead and go on with it. I'm probably walking over like 6 marbles right now. That's okay. We'll find them on the way back or something. Heck, a toothbrush probably. Nope. Piece of a pen. Gee, what a lovely hobby, right? Yeah. All I do is sift through just micro items half the time. I'll get back to you if I pick up something worthy of keeping out here. Got another little marble here. 1980s, 1970s maybe. Yeah, we might have an okay time looking around. We might. It's going to be hard to see some of the time. Yeah. It's all collected thus far. Colors of the Lady. You know, I got to collect that. I do. And just a couple of nice marbles. One's broken, unfortunately. Let me go ahead and get back to you. I better hurry my butt up. We're being watched. Heck yeah, cobalt blue and white. No, I'm not talking about watched by anybody who's of human, who is a human or something. But yeah, we got giant birds out here. If they see us running at them, they're going to take off like crazy. Hope you like my adventure times. Check out this little teacup I found. I know it's nothing, Scarface. Dollhouse stuff. Oversized dollhouse stuff. Yeah, cool. All right. Hope it's not going to be the better piece today. You know, it seems like I'm hiding. Jeez, beautiful. Hope you enjoy my heavenly videos. I know the sun's not out, but it's coming out later. And when we go to another heavenly spot, we're going to have such a great time with it too. And the Budweiser will be popped. It will. Dang, there's like 20 of them out here. Don't worry, they're friends of ours. They are. They help clean things up in a different way. Jeez. Let me go ahead and go with it. I'm going to have to look for things from afar. Cool. I'm always trying to be in a good mood. Heck yeah. You guys gonna say, Da Vinci, half the time you sound like you're down. No, it's just I'm always burned out. Because I always do adventurous things that take us far out all over the place. Even in my mind and my soul, I'm always exploring the universe. Yeah, check out this thing right here. Yep, alright, cool. Part of the horizon. Dang, that piece is gonna be nice. If I can get the foundation, created. Oh, look at that fake one right there, milk glass. Yeah, jeez. Alright, nothing historic yet. And I haven't recovered any marbles or anything lately in the past 25 minutes. But, we're going to keep collecting. We're going to keep recovering what we can, what we come across out in the world out here. Whenever I have a chance to get out. Yeah. But I love it though. Everything is an opportunity. It is. And I'm not talking about like a salesperson or anything like that. Gee, I think I'll leave that though, fellas. That's a nice one though. They did it right on that. Yeah, you better believe I'm the only one who comes out here. Besides the nature. Besides the animals. We might have something here. And we do not. Chip off the old block. I'm not keeping it. I'm looking for the real deal Holyfield. I just want to say to myself out here, doesn't matter if it's 3 o'clock or 1 o'clock or 10 a.m. like it is now. I want to say, I just want to pick something up and say,
this is exactly what I came out here for today.
I want one of those pieces. I do. We need to find those types of pieces to get them out. Yeah. To recover it all in a different way. I bet that's a light. That was a dang grocery cart wheel from 1971. Yeah. But true that. Dang. I'm just worried that they wiped out everything. The waters were up high. But I knew that from last weekend. I just didn't come to this part. Hardcore and quick. Piece of art too big to... I'm not going to load my pocket with that thing though. I'm not. There's got to be 3 marbles and hopefully an intact point here, but I'm not going to... I got to stop that though. I do. Because when I talk, things happen. And it's a great thing, it is. But I told you, they like to try to make me into a liar though. They do. It's not bad. It's yin and yang in the universe though. Ooh, that's a nice piece right there. Look at that. We'll be using this side, of course. Man. Yeah, but it's not like they do it to make it evil or anything like that. It's just something different that you don't understand though. Here goes Da Vinci talking in his mind. Talking with his soul again. Man, could you imagine? Yeah. But you hear me say that all the time in my videos. Yeah, I don't want to lie to you. I don't. I say that quite a bit in my videos. But they make me do it. They do. I make myself do it more than they do. Dang, we ain't gonna see anything in there. We're not. It's complete darkness up in here. Yeah. But they know the truth. They know about the emotions because basically what the human race is, what everything is that has life attached to it. And believe me, even without a body, you do have some kind of life. The soul is a form of life, but the soul doesn't experience like the feelings and stuff. That's why we are so lucky to be human beings or just animals. When you have a life and you have a body, you have the luxury to feel what Yeshua was always trying to teach you. But we talked about that before, and they're always going to give us something when Da Vinci's talking. They are fat, I'm not going to say the A word, fat shard right here, okay? Probably one of the thicker ones I collected out here. Yeah. Dang, that is a big piece right there. It's even got a design on it. Heck yes, alright. But just like yes, we'll try to teach you about the body, how lucky we are as entities that have a body, how we have to use it correctly, how we have to use it the right way to feel, to experience life itself to the fullest. Because the body is nothing but something that is temporary, like the feelings involved, like the waters of eternity when they flow. In a sense, it is temporary. It gets high out here, it does. They smoke the good stuff, whatever it may be. It gets high, which is only temporary. It goes different levels. Everything that is at a different level within its existence, with what it does, is temporary. Like you overindulge, you hanging out with the ladies at the club, you go to church and you sing, have a great time with the Lord, with your friends, Super Bowl Sunday, oh, best times, New Year's Eve, when you cry, when you laugh. You got to realize that that is temporary. So you have to do the best you can to do the best you can. Yeah, don't take life for granted. Blah, blah, blah. Here's another piece of the Lady Horizon. Let me go ahead and pick it up. Nice sky blue section. Yeah. Oh, little baby birds. Okay, cool. In heaven. They just gave us another marble here. All right. Yeah. Thought that was a shark's tooth. What a lie. Sorry about that one. But what I was meaning by that lying that I do, not most of the time, part of the time. It's not that I do it on purpose. I don't. The things I've lied about in the past, things I covered up. Covering things up is kind of a lie. It is. Is that a piece? No, it's not. Dang it. But covering things up and lying about it, hiding truth, in a way, is a lie. That's exactly what it is. It's just backwards. Hiding truth is a lie. That's exactly what a lie is. It's hiding truth. But sometimes you have to do it, to prolong things. Because, in the future, eventually what? Bingo. The truth comes out. Eventually, over time, there's nothing you can do when it comes to hiding the truth. Because eventually the truth comes out with time. It could be 500 and something years later. It could be 3 minutes later. It could be 30 seconds later. It could be 918 years later. It could be 2020 years later. Watch them. They just said yes. They did. The ones of truth out here. Another piece of the Lady Horizon. Piece of the puzzle. Heck yeah. I think I saw a piece just like this up there. Further up there. I just didn't pick it up for some reason. Probably because I wasn't ready for the puzzle to be completed. So I didn't pick it up. Yeah, but there's something about that those little fibs and all that I've, said in the past. Like even now, like if I say I'm going to find 10 artifacts out here today, 10 lovely ancient pieces that are going to be museum worthy, and then we're not going to find them, I'm going to be a liar. Yeah. Even if I go to another spot, don't find anything at all, we have just been turned into a liar. Yeah, but I want to tell you something about that little bit of lying. It's not always totally bad because it's supposed to do something. It is. One of the foundations for my little fibbing over the years, and I'm not talking about just this life, I'm talking about all the other ones. Little white lies that aren't really that bad. But the thing is, once you have to tell the truth, and you do tell the truth, what happens? Dang, that's a big collection right here. Let me go ahead and add these things to the pocket right quick while the sun comes out for 39 seconds. Yeah. Gotta save a life right here. If it's still here, heck yeah. All right. But there's something that's hidden deep inside of those little white lies. Like a great big surprise. Like, when you try to do those surprise pop-up birthday parties. That is a form of a lie. It is. It's a lie. Because you're creating a screen. You're creating a phantom. Only to be exposed later on. Yeah, they try to chew this thing open. Let's try to find some good life. A good spot for this one. Smells good. Pecan. Heck yeah. Oh, you gotta be... Man, no. You game players. Some kind of garden thing or something. Tired. I thought that was some kind of ancient tusk. Some ancient something from a mastodon. You jokesters are wild. Just like the heart skipping a beat, the elevation of the emotions is what I'm trying to get to. You do those little things because it elevates the good in us. To do something good. Gee, man. You talk about historic if that was something right there. Dang it. Yeah. But I'll tell you one thing about those emotions. All these entities out here, part of heaven, the ones that exist within the geometries and everything, the gods, the laws of nature, the angels, cherubs, the jokesters, the game players, the ones who love us, the ones who have their hand in everything out here. They know the truth. They are nothing but a bunch of emotions. They don't really have a body, but they're within the body of the Almighty. They are. They live within the body of the Almighty. As a whole. As a one. They're just part of the all, just like I am. Dang, look at that. Placed perfectly. Weird. The balance of nature out here. Yeah, but they are nothing but a bunch of emotions out here. And they know they are. They know they're nothing but a bunch of emotions. But it's not that. It's nothing. It's everything. Look at that fake jaw right there. Jawbone. Dang, you guys. We're finding everything that's fake when it comes to the historical items, natural or not. But I feel like I'm always getting close to something. Nothing yet. I want my emotions to be elevated. The good ones to be elevated. That's part of the foundation of telling little lies and fibs. Because I know, and we all know out here, that there's nothing like the feeling of what? Doing good. In my book, out in heaven. There's nothing like the feeling of doing good. Jeez. Like, getting out the artifacts, the killing devices of time. Cherishing them in a different light. Collecting that ancient stuff, even modern stuff. Part of it is the feeling of doing good. You get your emotions elevated when you see that one thing that hasn't been touched. A few hundred, few thousand years, whatever it may be. A few years, maybe, as long as it's good enough. But with me, the way I think, everything is good enough. Yeah, but there's nothing like that feeling of doing good. We have another little baby shard here. Nothing big, nothing too powerful. Nothing too exquisite. Yeah, part of that whole foundation of doing what we do is to help bring out the emotions when we realize we did something good. To do good for everything that we can and not bad. It's part of the way the universe acts, doesn't it? Yeah, cute little marble, cool. Looks like it's gonna be nothing but a bunch of balls again today. Well, not today, but the time that we're out in this location until we go to the next. Got to be more out here than just a bunch of craziness. Let me get back to you if I see something that's going to knock us down in a good way. Something that we can feel good about. And not just average. Within this temporary body of ours. For this go around. Are these colors? Yeah, look what I found. A melted top of a Coke bottle. That's cool. It's got the logo on it. Another button and an intact marble. Cool. I know. Worthless. Even when it's worthless, it's worth something. Because it's worth something. Worthless. At least it's worth something. Oh yeah, that's a taker. That is. Wonder what that could be a part of. The water, maybe? Cool. All right. Yeah, dang it. But like I said earlier, I have a tendency, unfortunately, to not recover anything really monumental on this side of the bridge. Very unfortunate. Oh, there's a fish that's been gone. Can't bring that one back. Or can I? Nice. Let me keep on going with it. What ancient marbles from 7,000 years ago? The big ones. Why the heck did I just kick that? You dumb A. I thought it was a bone. Yeah, let me go ahead and stuff these little pieces in the pocket. I gotta carry something around with me until I get out of here. That is not a tire tread. It is not a bone, which I thought it was. Nice game, fellas. Nice game. It's even got a design on it. Looks like I'm gonna be either sticking this in the left pocket and carrying the phone around with me, or putting the phone in the pocket and carrying this with me. What a fabulous recovery at this hour. Got to be careful what I kick up. I might even kick up some glass. Oh, that's a piece of plastic. I could tell you that right now because I probably picked that up a month ago. Dang. My emotions just got extremely elevated backwards and forwards at the same time, getting mad at myself and getting happy with what I just picked up and kicked up. What the heck kind of top is that? Is that the top? Or is that the top? I'm trying to angle the brim. I'm trying to think about how humongous this ancient piece probably was 866 years ago. Gee. All right, good one. All right. Yeah, but dang. You know what I'm about to say. What did I say in the last part of the video? I just want to pick up something large, something nearly intact, and say to myself,
This is exactly what I came out here for today. This is exactly what I came out here for today.
bigger than the hand. Let me keep on rolling with it. Gee, those emotions love me now. They do. They were just electrified. And I see a piece of Fire King Jadeite. Heck yeah. Combined with the sun. Magnificent opportunities up in here. I gotta get the eagle eyes in me. I gotta get them to work this early hour. But yeah, got another piece of tile, just like the thing we just picked up 5 minutes ago. But it's not a floor tile. It's a baby shard. They look almost exactly alike, don't they? Gee, love that game. Google Earth. I wonder whose world this is. Oh, I just walked over it. That's probably not even it. I stepped on it twice like I stepped on a rattlesnake. Ah, it's a piece of a crock. Dang it. I was hoping it was the top of some ancient smoking pipe or something. That's just the perfect top of what would have been a perfect crock or something like that. Yeah, but like I said, everything's going to be like an aqua blue or aqua green color today. Anything resembling the lady. But no perfect major points as of yet. But you're going to kick me in between the legs when I tell you this. I know you are. One of the main reasons. Oops, wow. Elevated emotions again. It looks so much better with the human eye than it does through the screen. Some of the time, that is. Yeah, but I came here to recover a piece of metal, a shard of metal. I know you guys are going to say, but man, come on, Da Vinci, you're being stupid out there now. You are. Yeah. But last time, I think about 3 weeks ago, I was out here, I found this nice shard of metal. Had all these angles and this corrosion on it. Nice blue and green color. And I carried it in my hand the rest of the day. I mean, it wasn't that big. It was, wasn't that big of a shard. But it was going so perfectly with my art of today. one of my forms of art, one of my media pieces of media. But what a shame, I left it under the bridge and I knew it was wiped out. I was hoping because of the angle of it though, the way it was placed down, that the water would just put it, hold it down with the pressure of the water on top and it wouldn't pull it out. But dang, I'm looking for that piece again also. Just like I'm looking for many pieces. Looks nice for the water. Clean it off a little bit. Yeah, I know what you're looking at now. You are, you're saying, is that it? Is that it, Leonardo? Is that the piece? No, this is not the famous piece. Unfortunately. Yeah. One piece I'm looking for. Like I'm always looking for something that I lost before. Who knows what's on this side of the bridge? I found many wonderful things, recovered many wonderful things. I'm not going to say many, I'm going to say a handful, that's it. But there's something about coming down here though. I did not know what it is. It's the weirdest sensation I have. Weirdest feeling that I get. Who knows, we might be wrong. Might not recover anything down here today. I've had trouble recovering anything at all the last 2 or 3 times that I've been in this creek. Well, up until today, to be honest with you. I know there's another fib, another lie. Yeah. And that one time they said I was lying in the water. Yeah. Lying in the water. But the universe is yin yang. It is. You got to take everything, you got to think about everything backwards and forwards at the same time to understand the truth of it all. You don't know that. Only one knows that. They know that one knows that. And they want me to tell you how to do many things. But you're saying, but Da Vinci, you're full of crap. You always were. We'll never understand a word you're talking about because we follow our own way. We do. But this is not my way. It's just the all and everything. Different kind of understanding, different kind of living. But it's life. You live, you live, you live. You don't follow a certain protocol. You spontaneous as possible with everything. Well, at least I found a yellow piece. Don't see that out here often. I think I'll just recover it now. Don't see a lot of yellow out here. Why? Because it's so pretty. And a lot of people love yellow. Yeah. I'm looking for the white, like you are. But I'm also looking for many colors to combine with everything else. Yeah, jeez. Chip off the old block right here. Dumb scraper. First stone artifact all day. Okay. Backwards and forwards at the same time, yin and yang. Just like this is heaven and hell at the same time. And they know it and I know it. You don't know it. You just have to find the heaven within it. You do. As yes will try to teach you. In the way that I have discovered. Oh, is that it? Oh, I don't know. I think I'll take it to study. Dang it. Don't know. Right side says yes, bottom says yes, left side says no. Yeah, but that yin and yang, you got to understand about. Like that one specific time, that time I was sitting out there in heaven, that great day, talking with him. And the angels came by to do their duty and save some animal or a tree nut that fell out of a tree. Go save him, I'm here. Split second later, never heard an angel appear so quickly, ever, in one of my videos. You talk about superhero. Seems like they care about the animals as much as I do. Or care about life in general as much as I do. Yeah, I guess I get it from them, though. I know you're laughing at me. I know you do. You laugh at me when I save fish, if I save spiders and all, whatever. But that's cool. You can laugh. That's no big deal. That's your... Ooh, nice. It's got iridescence in a TV screen. Yeah, but there's something that you should always know about that perfect yin and yang of the universe. And what they say, you have to take it both ways. Like that same fateful day when I was talking about finding Yeshua again and finding the treasure. Both in the same, but totally separate, that you'll never even understand it. You never will. And that one time when he said, I am not a treasure. Piece of rubber, I'll guarantee you that. But I could have lied. Or they could have turned me into a liar. Yeah. But that one time that yes was said, I am not a treasure. But the way they say it, you have to think about it now. You got to think about it. On how quickly and how they speak. They know every language that the human race has ever created. Maybe I should ask these guys out here how to speak ancient Native American from 9,000 years ago, since they didn't have a written language. I guarantee they're going to be going off, acting all crazy out here. You're going to hear some jibba jabba that you've never heard before. Yeah. Wouldn't that be something? Maybe they've been doing it. Maybe they have. But when Yeshua said, I am not a treasure, the way he combined the words and the way he said it sounded like yin and yang at the same time. I'm not a treasure. I'm not a treasure. It's almost like they're always singing. I'm not a treasure. But you have to listen to it. You have to understand it. The voice, the music of it all. I'm not a treasure. A lot of treasure. One and the same. I'm not a treasure, a lot of treasure. To the human ear, it sounds like two different things. In a way it is. I'm not a treasure, but it is a lot of treasure. Talk about Da Vinci style. Not one single real point out here yet. I've got to get going to the next place. Let me go ahead and get on with it. We've seen a lot of great things today, but the day's nowhere near done. But the battery, different story. You know the routine. 15% left on the battery. Long way to go. Let me go ahead and keep going with it. I'll let you know if I do stick something in my pants. Let you see it first. No pun intended. Let's have fun with the rest of this day. It's only 11:15. Who knows what else they have out here for us. But we probably just recovered it. Imagine the scene if the sun was out. The dust I'm kicking up. you know, we might find at least 3 more pieces up in here. But then I still have a long way to go to get to the top of it all. To get to the top. At least I have some kind of, you know, footing below me. Just don't slip and fall. Yeah, see, that's part of the game. The words that we speak. You have to listen to the yin and yang of it all. What I just say. At least there is footing below me. So what did I just say? Backwards and forwards at the same time. Yin and yang. Combined. Below me sounds like what? Blow me. You guys are crazy. Below me. Blow me. Good and a little bit naughty at the same time. Let's hope they can blow me away in a different way. I want to feel blown away with what we might recover the rest of the day. Let's make that happen. But they're the ones who have the last say. Beautiful. Looks like it gets scary every step I take. Those emotions are kicking in. The emotion of, you know, fear. All the other ones. Yeah. Fear, love, happiness. Excitement. And everything in between. That is so temporary. For the meantime, of course. Man, how deep is this? I can't even tell. I see rocks and stuff over there with 10% left on the battery. Yeah, look at these artifacts though. A hair pick from 1991 when they had the box tops and all. Or what do you call them? Yeah, all right, you know, I'm keeping that one. I am. And then, of course, you know, a piece of silverware. It's not silver. You know, everybody recognizes that pattern. Everybody's got that pattern. Who doesn't? Yeah, dang. Oops, I'm stepping on rocks. I can't see. What a challenge. Yes, I was going to say, you better run over them. Run on them for that challenge. Yeah. But every time you feel the feeling, any feeling, it's the ones who are with you. The ones that are part of who you are, that make up the chemistry of who you are, your body. Whenever you feel that, something's going on within your body. You know, when you have your, you know, your excitement things happening, you know, the love, that too. That's part of who they are also. Not necessarily a bad thing, not at all. It just helps create life. It does, but you have to do it right, not wrong. Do the ladies right. Yeah, you already know backwards and forwards at the same time. Do them right. Welcome to the Vinci's world. Ancient corner right here. Okay. Looks like all the other places I've ever been to before, where you have a fabulous intersection. But as the waters collide and come together, like the human race should, to become better, things might get displaced and shoved into a spot where you might find the most incredible things ever. Let's hope they didn't wash it out. Let me go ahead and go on with it with 5% left on the battery. Got to go to another place after I charge the phone. I'll let you know if I find something else worth recovering. Oh, those waters are cold. Don't push us down. But they're crystal clear on this side. Nothing yet, but you better believe I'll be recovering a lot more later on today. Could be just a few pieces. Not gonna be able to take this license plate out of here. Looks like from the 70s, 80s. Yeah, but let me go ahead and get close to the woods right quick. I have a giant inchworm on my right shoulder I gotta save right now. Let me do this thing right, Da Vinci style. It's wild out here. It is. Gee, heavenly. I'll tell you one thing though, even during massive floods, they seem to pull things out, but they don't pull things out. I recognize a lot of things from 3 months ago. Even the waters of eternity speak the truth. And they even know that I do. And that I know it. They pull it out and then they don't. Yin and yang at the same time. Backwards and forwards. Half the stuff I recognize, half the stuff I don't. Cool. Add it to the pocket. Well, I didn't realize it till now, everybody. They gave us the ball that we were asking for earlier. Heck yeah. Even though it's modern, but it's still a giant ball. A game ball at that. Cool. All right. Floating within the air, within space, due to the invisible nature hanging it up. Heck yeah. There's like 7 deer up in the house. Heck yeah. What's up, fellas? Ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to worry about me. Heck no. I would probably pet you to death and feed you. Like I always do. Too bad I don't have any wildlife feed with me. But I think the state of Georgia, they frown upon that. They do. You're not allowed to feed the wildlife, no matter how kind of a heart that you have. Hello. You're cute. Let me go ahead and go about my business. Let's hope when you see me walk by in another 3 hours, that I'll have my pockets jingling like Santa Claus. Heck yeah. Gee, first thing I didn't pick up looks like a amateur preform. Probably nothing at all. What's that? What is the routine? 90% left on the battery. And a long way to go. 1, 2, and 3. Don't we know our stuff by now? Let me keep going. I'll let you know if I recover anything older than 859 years old. It's a good sign. I've only gone about maybe 35.6 feet. Nothing much, just my second overall piece of chert out here. And it's the middle part of a broken point. Top and bottom has been busted off for real. Oh well, we'll find the rest of it later. Dang. Oh well, let me keep on going. Well, not until I pick up this little sword right here, and then we'll go. Heck yeah. Yeah. I see it. You better believe we see it. Add it to the toy pile. I have never, ever found a neon orange toy car. It's gone. All right, racing. Huh. That's cool. Talladega Nights, maybe. uh, Stands out like a perfect thumb out here. Gee, haven't seen the white yet. Let me go ahead and keep on going with it. Who knows what else they're going to have us recover out here today. The bottom's gone. Go figure. All right, Sally. Why don't you share with us what you want us to recover out here today? You know who I am, but you're not Sally. You're not. You're another entity out here. We just gave you a name. We did. Like we give you names every time you roll around. Yeah, dang. Why don't you expose to us what you want us to recover the rest of the day? Please help us out with that, because you know we don't have all day. What a game. I know exactly what that is by just looking at it. I recognize that curve any day. And it's a piece of bark. Bingo. Exactly what I thought it was. I'm just playing with you fellas. I am. Yep. Mother and Father Nature, you are the bomb. Trying to draw our curiosities. Attract us out into your heaven, as always. Let me go as far as I can go. Up and down. No pun intended. No one out here. It's nothing at all. Just a chip off the old block. Trust me on that. Oh, that's deep. Oops, I just went almost up to the waist. Beautiful. They make you look at everything. Am I really going to have to fill my pocket with this one thing right here? You gotta be kidding me. You talk about humongous. How am I going to get this thing in my pocket? You guys are crazy. I see a curve on it. Many curves. Like a sexy lady for real. Ooh, but it's modern. It is. Talk about earth and tone, earthenware. Oh. Whoa. All right. Even has the handle on it. You talk about abstract for real. Masterpiece. Out here. Worthy of 110 pictures at different angles. Look at this thing. how many fingers back in the early 1900s up until like the 1920s reached under here to lift it up? Farming history for real. What a beautiful color on that. I know it's a piece of garbage from like 100 years ago. All right. Where are the items that are like 3,000 years from 3,000 years ago? Man, every step I take, I go down above the ankle in the soils. That's going to make it almost impossible to go another 3/4 of a mile up in here. They better, I'm not going to say pay us, but they better help us out with our endeavor today. Hopefully we don't do anything bad. They're combining it right. Let me let them have that one. That's a nice one. We talk about a nice one here. Worthy of the wall. What the heck is over there? I don't know. There's a piece of white over there I need to take a look at. Probably nothing at all. But there's a piece of white over here. Yeah. But there's a piece of black right here I need to take a look at. Gee. That's got to be something. Looks like it's about to float away, and I see a design on it. You don't. The reflection is hiding everything. Got to be careful. That has a design on it. They didn't lie to us on this one. Cool. Add it to the pocket. What about that other black piece right here? I love finding zones like this. Stuff is just sitting on top. Yeah, that's another one. What the heck are we getting ourselves into out here today? At 4 o'clock. That's nothing. Well, or is it? Do you see the perfect triangle? I do. Let's let them have that perfect piece right there. We're getting close to a highway. A little bit frightening sometimes to try to get under the bridge. It is. Amateur, I don't know. Let's toss it back. I need something that looks real. Where's that piece at? There we go. Probably nothing. And it is nothing. Fat joker right there. All right. Gotta quit making those noises. They sound too familiar to the human race, don't they? Yeah, but that's not bad at all right there. Seems like it's nothing but pottery today. Not one single airhead yet. I wonder where it's all hiding at, though. I'm not going to be able to go on forever trying to look for it. Don't step in front of it. Step around it like it's a snake you don't want to step on. Gee, something about that perspective that they always try to teach us. Is that piece of a glass bottle or what? But you know, Da Vinci already knows what it is. Yes, sir. Jeez, it's going to be nothing but pottery today, fellas. Nothing but pottery collection, it seems like, on this perfect, beautiful Saturday. It's 4 o'clock. I gotta get going. I do. Let me keep on going with it. I'm looking. Because if I've only gone about maybe 400 feet and collected all this, and what's in my pocket? Who knows what's going to be downstream, where I haven't even gone yet, where I totally just blew past. Oh, perfect. Nice game. Beautiful. I've never seen it out here like this before. Never have. Cool transition right here. Heck yeah. Jeez. Last time I kicked something that looked like this, early this morning, it was the largest shard I found in months. Larger than my left hand. It seems like every place I come to like this, because of Sally, is going to be filled with history. I do not know though. Sometimes it's not easy picking up garbage. F-bomb. I know, I'm sorry, fellas. Sorry. Alright, how should I handle this? I don't know. Alright, let me throw these 3 shards in the pocket. You know, these gigantic monsters here. Alright. Being an archaeologist, an amateur archaeologist, is very difficult. 90% of the time. 90% of 100% of the time. Oh, it's in there good. It's in there hardcore. They got rocks around it. The sandy rocks. Thank you, Sally. I know it's broken in 1,000 pieces. It is. I can get the underside of it right here. It's going to break again. Just taking a breath on this thing, it's going to snap. What a bummer. Ah, jeez. I need a plastic bag. It's almost like I'm trying to save an animal or something. For real. Yeah, that thing's going to snap. That top part is going to break off completely. Well, at least I am where I am. I walked right past it. I did. They made me turn around for something. Yeah, but it's a cool recovery. It is. You gotta embrace the history of it. That thing would have been destroyed completely in the next 3 or 4 weeks out here. Dang. Have to carry it like a baby. I guess that's the reason why. Hold on for a minute. Now I'm thinking. They do things for a reason. They do. You notice I don't have my bucket with me. My jug. I have not been carrying it around with me at all today. Because the weather's cooler. It is. It's like 77 right now. And all I do is just guzzle. And I'm good to go with the water. The jug is within me. It is. The water is within me. So therefore I don't need to carry the jug when it's cooler outside. But what does that mean? That means I don't have to carry a 10-pound water jug with me. Which means what? One of my hands is free. What the heck is up the creek? Or what was up the creek hundreds of years ago? Cool little find for today. Beautiful. Thank you, Sally. Jeez. You gotta be kidding. It takes the breath away. It does, in a different way. But once you warm back up, the game's back on. The almighty challenger to try to get you to do things. Don't be a pea. Jump off the bridge at Beaver Dam. Jump off that pedestrian bridge. Jump into the cold, frigid waters. And when you survive, and when you make it, you realize you did something good that helped you feel what life is all about. Part of what life is always about. Doing and living. Using your body to help you experience what life is. And everything else in between. Isn't that right, Yeshua? The almighty challenger. The one who creates havoc in your world, but also creates many things that are beautiful and loving. The one that creates difficult weather to get around. Make it hard to see. Makes a challenge even deeper and harder within your life. All your lives. The lives of the ones around you, the other human beings and all. Everybody. And when you make it through, you realize you did good. There's nothing like the feeling of doing good. But you want to say, but Da Vinci, why do you have to tell fibs and tell lies and cover things up? Even if it's for good. Why don't you tell the truth and do things right in the beginning? Well, because sometimes what happens at that point in time, you have to create something else in order to figure a way out of it. To create good. When you're approaching a bad situation, or in a situation that can be ending up in a bad situation later. Isn't that right, Yeshua? I know that was you. Kind of, I guess what you can say, one of the laws of nature. One of the laws of life out here. One of the laws of life that I love so dearly. But the human race was taught to, to hate in a certain way. They were. But I'll tell you something, human race. I am. Everything that you do that is a lie or something, or to deceive, it's not always bad. Like that example I gave you earlier about the surprise birthday party. You deceive somebody. You steer them in a different direction to hide something. And then the great big surprise happens later. The truth comes out and bam. Everybody's emotions are escalated, excited. Complete happiness. You are in heaven. Isn't that right, Yeshua? Yeah, that's a piece right here. I know I have the big piece in my left hand, the pot. Yeah, we just found a broken point. I know I sound disappointed. Because this is disappointed. That would have been a humongous joker right there. Heck yeah. But you ladies and gentlemen are probably trying to figure out, what am I getting to? One of the entities out here that loves life so much and everything looks like a piece of a pot. And it's not. I know. Your heart's pounding right now. What the heck is he talking about? One of his friends. A different kind of friend. Yeshua. Yeah. The one that loves life so much that he died for your life. I told you that many times in my videos. But sometimes you have to cover things up. Because some of us out here understand the yin and yang of it all. That there's nothing like the feeling of doing good. So if you're going to say about Da Vinci, like we said, why don't you do good in the beginning? But there's a problem with that. How do you know what good is? Unless you haven't done bad. Don't kick another one. You might break it. Yeah, but how do you know what good is unless you have done bad? No, that's nothing at all. But how do you know what bad is unless you've done good? Chip off the old block, not taking it. But going back to the other phrase, how do you know what good is unless you've done bad? Isn't that right, Satan? Isn't that right? You know exactly what I'm talking about, don't you? Believe me, I'm always listening to my videos and what they talk about out here in heaven. What they talk about out here. Speaks volumes in my recordings. But that's Satan. Satan. The one that you were bred to hate. And you're probably going to say you're still going to hate him. Hate good old Satan. The almighty challenger, the one who loves life and gets mad when you don't enjoy life. So they kind of try to stir things up a little bit to challenge you. Stand there right next to you. Tell you to run through the water. I want to see you run in those shoes, Da Vinci. Those non-running shoes. I want to see you jump off that bridge and then survive and laugh your butt off when you're climbing up on the bank out of the frigid waters. Yeah. I want you to have fun. I want you to do this. I want you to live the way I taught you to live. The way I was hoping you would live. Because I died for the life of you. I died trying to teach you how to live. By using my own body. Okay, amateur broken tip. Gee, alright. Might find the top later. I don't know until I keep on looking, until I actually get there. Heck, the top might be over here. Yeah. But do yourself a favor. Think about it. If you hate Satan, then what if Yeshua is Satan? What if Satan is Yeshua? Then what? So if you hate Satan, do you hate Jesus? But you don't know. You were never taught that before. Beautiful art pieces out here. It's getting real deep in here. Ain't that right? Oops. You're going to make me go all the way around, aren't you? Spider. Dang it. You're stretched across right here. You better believe I have a soft soul for living things. Respect it. Like the ones out here. They like it when you respect it. They do. They'll steer you into a different direction. Crazy Satan, I'll tell you what. Can be bad and good. Do bad so he can have the feeling of doing good. So he can experience what it feels like to do good when time comes. It's that Native American ash right here. I bet it is. That's, yep, I can tell because of the curve right there. That's a piece of ash, campsite ash right there. All right. Another marble for today. Heck yeah. Marble of life. Perfect. Yeah. But let me ask you this right quick before I keep on going. Man, I still have 2 miles behind us to go through as quickly as possible. But think about this one. The devil. The devil. Who was the devil? The Prince of Death. The cherub of death is what they call themselves. The one that they say I took down. You took down the devil. They were rejoicing in heaven like crazy in that one video of mine that I recorded. Looking for answers. Looks the same to me. All rejoicing in heaven. Acting all crazy. You talk about a party in heaven. They had a human being actually take the devil down. But I'll tell you something. That's all the devil knows. Is death and hate and doing bad. So in other words, when the devil does bad and does hateful things, they think they might be doing good. So therefore the devil has never done anything good because they don't know what bad is. Part of the life of it all. Part of the yin and yang of the universe. But as I told you before, I know you're expecting to find another something in here. Yep, more ash right here. Yes, sir. Came right up off of a bank. Probably about 5 miles up the creek. Yep, another piece of ash right there. Cool. Yeah. But that devil is not Satan. And Satan is not the devil. Two totally different entities out here in the world of the combination of both heaven and hell. That's got to be one. That's got to be one. It's wider than many things. I'm lost. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. I'm thinking. I'm always thinking. That's got to be one. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Who's that? Aqua Chigger? Hold your breath. Great guy right there. And might have a great piece. Yes, sir. First real piece of the day. And we still have 2 miles to go behind us. I'm never going to be able to get this piece of cottonwood out of here. Not. What a masterpiece. It's been stuck here being molded by the sands of time and the waters of eternity into a perfect art piece out here. Jeez. Just rub on it. Feel how smooth the wood grain is. How dare you say in your stories online, how dare you say that cottonwood does not have pretty grain? All you have to do is just get it wet. Heck yeah, time to party hardcore. There it is. Well, dang. I gotta put this down. I'm stranded. I can't lose my place on this one. No way I can lose my place on this. If I do, I screwed up hardcore. You know the routine, 10% left on the battery. A crap long way. One heck of a long way to go. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is right there. Only one human being in the human race can never miss this. And I'll never miss it. I always see it a mile away. The beacon. That famous X. Time to dance. I told you we're going to pop the Budweiser tonight. 20 feet to the side. %9 left on the battery. And one heck of a long way to go behind us. Intact. Brothers and sisters. Let's get on with this little hobby of ours on this perfect Saturday. Well, it's only 5:30. Time to turn back now. Keep going another 2 miles as quickly as possible before it gets dark out here. You know the routine is always 3% left on the battery and one heck of a long way to go. See you guys back at the Vinci studio to go over what we've recovered today on this perfect Saturday in late September. Beautiful. Got to make 2 trips tonight. Trip number 1. Heck yeah. And trip number 2. 9 minutes later. Well, welcome back. It took 2 trips tonight, and you already know why. Yep, had to have the hands free for the second trip. Yeah, just like it was 2 trips today, 2 different locations. Let me go ahead and move the more important pieces to the side. Gee, we definitely got to do a lot of studies later on, but let me go ahead and empty out the garbage bag right quick and see what we collected today. Yeah, there's almost forgot. I think there's a gigantic ball in here somewhere. We don't want it to be rolling around here, do we? Let me go ahead and take that out first. That thing. We'll do some studies on it later. Got to be careful. Not level in this place. Or is it the table? Let me go ahead and empty out the bag slowly. Who knows what we got in this bag from today. It's always a bunch of surprises. Yeah. Welcome to the Vinci archaeology class. I would definitely say this was a successful day. I would, in my book at least. Most of the time it helps to go to 2 different places in one day. What do you say? Check out all the garbage that we collected. Oh, look at the art. Who knows what we're going to collect out there every time we even trek out into heaven. Every single day. Every night, whatever it is. As early as possible. Until late as possible. Ugh. Too many places to start. If only I had a bigger garbage can. A bigger garbage bag. More pockets. Yeah. Man, look at the colors of the litchi. I'm just looking at the perspective of it all. Every single piece. Every single shard. From a couple thousand years ago. All the way to about 1985. Possibly, I don't know. You guys are crazy. Yeah. Check it out, though. Have a seat as we take a trip through time. But look at these masterpieces. Part of a gutter. Part of some siding to a house. It's great on both sides. It is. I'm always over the top with these art pieces. Because everything looks like, a canvas. Cool. Throw it to the side. We'll pile it up later. Trust me. Trust me. We will. Oh, wow. Check this out. Art Nouveau. Is that a drawer handle or what? I don't know. Looks like it's got a little bit of Art Deco and Art Nouveau combined as one. It could be mid-century modern. I don't know. I'm just looking at the 2 circles in between. Where's the screw hole? Could have been some kind of light switch cover that you've never seen before, and you'll never see it again. I don't know. That's got to be something like from the... I'm not going to say Victorian. Not at all. Gee, what direction did it go? I'm trying to look at that side. Only a true expert will know exactly what this was. It's too flat to be a drawer handle, though. But maybe it was flattened by the laws of nature a few hundred times to help you see the light. But I recognize this from somewhere. I do. I'm not going to play games. I recognize this from somewhere. I do. I really do. I just can't put my finger on it, though. Triangle, yeah. There's that Metatron symbol. As always, you can barely see it. Looks better when it's wet. Only I know the truth to that. Just kidding. A lot of people know the truth. I know. I've been sipping on the good stuff. I had to take a break before I emptied out this bag of garbage. Cool. Porcelain to plastic. Little beads playing around like a child, as always. All right. So many different places. Let me shove these to the side. These are just chips off the old block. Don't mind them. Don't mind them at all. I was looking at them earlier. I thought they were parts of points. They might be. They might be just fake preforms. Rolled around in the sands and the waters of eternity, married as one, to try to take back what we took from them so they can make it unrecognizable until they let us come by and collect whatever's necessary. That is, got some ancient marbles. Not really, but cool. A lot of them are broken. Maybe I'll just glue one half to the other half. Maybe I'll glue one half side to the other half side, and we'll have a complete ball again. Yeah, but look how big this one is. I don't understand this one. Why is this one so big? I know they're all different sizes, different times, different ages, like the different sizes of the planets. Go figure. But at least we did find one Google Earth marble within the mix today. Yeah, not too many swirls. I guess it's the combination of land and sea in one single ball. Cool. Everything is ashy out there because it's been taken over. Yeah, all right. What the heck is this thing? I have no clue. It's decorative, I can tell you that much right now. I know this from somewhere. I do. Probably from the 60s, 70s. They hang it on some of those wires or something. It's not dollhouse style, it's something else. I forgot. Cool, though. Add it to the, I don't know, pile. Yeah, okay. Of course, you already saw the lady's colors. The colors of the lady. Can never get over these things. And I never will. Gotta keep collecting. Or else I can try to paint it later. But it's easier to try to reconstruct the puzzle all over again. Like this one. One of the better pieces of the day. And I'm not talking about the shape. I'm talking about the color of it all. Going through a time trip for real, as always. But there's one piece in here that, not this one. This one's weird. It is. But there's a couple other pieces in this collection. Look at that. It's weird. It's weird though. Look at that. It's got the colors of the lady on the inside of the spout. It's almost like it's backwards and forwards. It's almost like the inside is supposed to be the outside, and the outside is supposed to be the inside. But I could have it backwards. All right. Yeah, I gotta study that thing later. But still, what the heck is this thing? It's got some kind of logo on it. Look how they laid it down and steam pressed it or something. Look how warped the letters are. That could be modern, it could be ancient. I mean, not like 1703, but it could be 1803. It could be 1903. I do not know. Ancient. Oh, probably pre-colonial right here. Probably colonial. Worn off with time, I guess. I don't know. Maybe the whole entire luster and everything has been lost with time. But it's that same consistency as the good old native stuff right here. Same thing here. Same concept. Heck yeah. Luster on the inside. A little bit left. And worn off on another side. They fooled us like crazy on this one. I thought this was a giant shard of Native American pottery here. Maybe they were friends. Let's pray that they were. God forbid if they weren't. We'd be in trouble today, if you know what I mean. Old country farm container here. Abstract masterpiece. I gotta get some better lighting here. What do you think? I do. I need an overhead light like crazy. Ooh, it's still a little bit wet. My favorite. Yeah, but look at that thing though. Look at the earth tones in that. Whatever you can make out within the light. Jeez, imagine how much this thing would be worth if it was intact. I'd say about $95 at the nearest side road antique market. Yeah, gee. It brings back a lot of memories. It does. Look, it's even got a little design on it. Man, they did that one right. Still has the handle on it. Rarely find these things with handles on them. That's probably the first one I've ever found. To the scraps. Okay, scrap, yeah, broken top, broken bottom, broken sides, broken everything. Would have been nice if it was intact, don't you think? Heck yeah. All right. So much more to go. Shove it to the side. Scrapers. Yeah, cool. What a lovely hobby we have. Okay. I'm looking, because this is probably some kind of humongous point that was fashioned into a scraper. What a shame. That thing was probably absolutely humongous on that one. Yeah. But they remade it. They did. They reused it like crazy. Da Vinci style. Recycling at its best. Not much to say about this one. The whole entire top is broken. Looks better in the sunshine. Less in the light bulb light. 120 watts, 100 watts, whatever you call them. Thumb scraper. Yeah, cool. Lightweight. Sharp as a blade. Yep, little tiny one here. Cool. You can tell it's a blade. Some kind of point because of that one little spot right in the tip right here where they knocked off. Heck yeah. And then the masterpieces of the day. Had to be careful with these right here. Well, especially this one is paper thin. Just about. It would have broken in a heartbeat. Yeah. Sharp as a razor blade. I can even cut myself on it if I try to. I've done that before. Just to, not test the strength, but test the strength of my soul and my body. Heck yeah. Look at that ancient piece. I know, a little bit shattered at the top. They preferred things to be sharp as a razor. Back then, they did. Still kind of there with both of these. Yes. Okay. The pottery. Different time frames. Different materials. Yeah. Different patterns. You can barely make them out. Barely even see them. Parts of tops. Yeah. Parts of many things. I gotta look at every single piece later and try to see if we can find the fingerprints of time, the handprints, the facial impressions. I only wish. Yeah. Shed a tear, for real. Part of a top. Pattern's gone. I can barely make it out. I can still see it though. Oops, we have some nail slippage right there. Heck yes. What I'm always looking for. Yeah, that's a piece of pottery. I thought that might be just earthenware. No, it's a piece of Native American pottery. I think I decided that earlier. Weighs a ton. Probably transitional late woodland. Transitional Mississippian. When they transitioned into, meeting the white ones, I guess I would say. All right. Cool. Sneaker imprint. Someone stepped all over this one. They did. Maybe one of the workers threw their sneaker and hit the pot. I don't know, but there's a 95% chance after looking at something like this that made me realize that a lot of these were probably water jugs. I mean, look at this massive, humongous piece right here. Look at this. It's almost like looking at it in moonlight with the transitioning of the light over time. Yeah, I looked at this pretty clearly. I can see like maybe a nail imprint right there or something. But I'm trying to look for that one piece of evidence. I want to see it though. I do. I have a lot of pieces to go through and comb through, really. But look at their construction of this. Look how flawless this is. It's consistent with the thickness all the way around. They were so perfect back then. They were. I'll never get over that some of the time when I see this kind of stuff. Completely consistent. Almost exactly 1/4 of an inch thick. All the way through this piece. How the heck did they even do this? I don't know. Or maybe I do know. Got some nail slippage. Heck yeah. Alright, there's that same little mark we always see in a lot of these things. Could be a fingernail. Could be a stick. Where is the humongous nail imprint? We'll never see a fingernail. Not a fingernail, but a fingerprint in these things. Never will. Unless we're lucky, right? Yeah. Careful with everything we ever lay our hands on. Even if it's just this garbage here. And this one especially. Gotta be careful with this little baby here. Look at the size of this crack. You can even see the light on the other side. Gee. Alright. Good luck finding a fingernail impression in this thing. Or even a... There's one right there. Lovely. A trip through time. There might be a fingernail. Not a fingernail, but a... that could be a slipped fingerprint right there. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. Look at those little tiny lines in it, though. What if what we're asking for was in this one single piece? That's about 7 to 1,000 years old right here. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Sally, for what you help us recover out there. Yes, indeed. Yeah, but this one last piece, look at this. Look how thick this one is. Got to be at least 3,000 on this one. Look at little tiny pieces of sand that were embedded in it by the hands of mankind. Could be 3,000 years. Could be 1,000. Could be 983. Could be 567. Yeah. Little specks of sand. But there could be more than just specks of sand and specks of crystal in these things. Just never know. And I'm not about to break these things even further. Trust me on that. Hope you enjoyed a little run-through video. What we collected today out in heaven. 2 different parts of it, to be honest with you. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully it's going to be equal to what we recovered today. As always, might be less, might be more. We just never know until we get out there. Da Vinci style.